Hey everybody, I am back from making my pumpkin crunch cookies here. I just made them on my Cooking with Evey program a little while ago. I thought I would show you what they look like after they come out of the oven. They were in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. And here they are. Let's taste some. So if you're watching the show, you know all the ingredients that are in it. Oh, yum. The pumpkin spice really came through on these. I love that. So I mentioned as I was making these that I made them with chicken eggs, your traditional eggs, but there is a way to make flax eggs that make this recipe vegan. I thought I would show you real quickly how to do that. If I can tear myself away from these, they're so good. All right, I'll put them behind me so I don't see them. But real quick and easy. So the recipe calls for two eggs. One flax egg consists of 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, right? And 3 tablespoons of water. This can be warm water, preferably not cold water, but room temperature is fine. So 1, 2, and 3. Now, why does this work? Because the flax, when you add water to it, tends to get kind of like a mucilage type of consistency, much like egg whites. And it binds in a recipe much the same way. So if you want to use a flax egg in a recipe, you want to make it up a few minutes ahead of time so it has time to thicken up. Now, another ingredient that I have read about, and I don't know if it makes much of a difference, is to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder to the mix. Baking powder helps as a leavening agent, so it might help things rise a little bit better, which eggs do tend to do very nicely. So this then is the equivalent of 1 egg. For the recipe in making the cookies, we use 2 eggs. So for that, you'd want to use 2 tablespoons of flax and 6 tablespoons of water. I actually found in this recipe, I like to add just another additional tablespoon of flax. So adding in a total of 3 tablespoons of flax to 6 tablespoons of water. And that helped thicken it up a little bit more. So you might want to try that if you're making it yourself at home. So let's see how we're doing here. So it's beginning to thicken up. I think the warmer the water, the quicker it thickens. But you can already start to see that it's starting to thicken up. Now, I find when I'm working with the flax egg, and I do like to use these whenever I can, because I don't tolerate eggs very well. My food sensitivity test indicates that eggs are one of my high food sensitivities, so I tend to try and stay away from eggs as much as possible. When I cook with a flax egg, I use it substituting 1, maybe 2 eggs. If you start using more than that, it tends not to work really well. So if you're doing, say, a recipe for bread or something where it's calling for 6 eggs, I find it just doesn't work. You might want to substitute in 2 of the flax eggs instead of all 6. Just use 4 regular eggs and 2 flax eggs in that case. Because otherwise, it just doesn't have that staying, thickening power that a whole egg has. So even in the short time that I'm talking to you here now, we can start to see that it's starting to thicken up a bit. It's getting a little bit gloopy. So in addition to getting away from the regular egg, the benefits of this are that you're getting more fiber. You're getting some of those healthy fats in there with the omega-3 and a little bit of the omega-6s as well. But the fiber is really a good one as in addition to that. So I encourage you to try, see whether you can use this in a recipe. If you have a question and you have a recipe and you're curious about trying it, direct message me or send me a comment in the comment section here. Ask me about it and I'll get back to you and see whether I think it might be a recipe that is a good candidate for the flax egg instead of a regular egg. All right, so hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Let's take one last look. It's continuing to thicken up even as we speak. I would give it another 5 minutes before I was actually using it in a recipe. All right, hope you're doing well today. Look forward to hearing any of your questions and maybe some of your recipes as well. Take care now. Bye-bye.